Sustainable development is a movement from the UN. The global goal is to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for everyone by 2030. The SDG has been adopted by 193 countries by 2050, with the aim for all countries to work together to ensure no one left behind. Now we are going to talk about the SDG 3. So what is SDG 3? SDG 3 is aimed for good health and well-being. Sustainable Development Goal 3 of the agenda for SDG is to ensure healthy life and promoting well-being for all at all ages. SDG 3 has a total of 30 targets.
Next is how to achieve the targets. The first target is to reduce maternal mortality through post-abortion care and better reproductive health services for adolescents. The second is to end all preventable death under 5 years of age through scaling up of existing intervention and introduction of new vaccines. The third one is to fight communicable diseases through reducing the number of cases through preventive activities. The fourth one is to reduce mortality from non-communicable diseases and promote mental health through early identification and prompt management. The fifth one is to prevent and treat substance abuse through avoiding temptation and peer pressure and also seek help for mental illness. The sixth one is to reduce road injuries and death through wearing correct helmets and wearing seat belts. The seventh one is universal access to sexual and reproductive care, family planning and education through using of accredited social health activities. The eighth one is to achieve universal health coverage through voluntary spending on health services with public sector spending for better integrated care. The last one is to reduce illnesses and death from hazardous chemical and pollution through reducing or removing exposure to chemicals. Progress has been made by Malaysia is child and maternal mortality rates are almost at level of developed countries, eradicated endemic smallpox and polio, and reversed the spread of HIV/AIDS, drastic reductions in waterborne diseases, death from treatable childhood diseases and malaria. Government has been taking ownership of the national response toward non-communicable diseases while working strongly with non-governmental partners.
Next, let's move on to ways to improve health and well-being for all. So the first one is increasing support to mental health. According to WHO, mental challenge account for 47% of disability in life, calculated in the number of days during which people are unable to function normally in their daily life. Depression, 17%, other psychiatric condition, 12%, alcohol and drug addiction, 10%, Alzheimer's, 8%, compared with 8% for respiratory diseases, 5% for cardiovascular diseases, and 2% for cancer. However, addressing mental ailments account for only a small part of the health budget of developed nations, about 10%. Secondly, cooperation with society. Even if competition is generally more visible and more spectacular than cooperation, recent work has shown that evolution must involve cooperation to create higher levels of organization. It seems that today we need to move to the next level of cooperation to face the many challenges of our times. Thirdly, caring economy. So include steps to a caring next, promoting altruism. What are the health benefits of altruism? Helping others feel good. It creates a sense of belonging and reduces isolation. It helps keep things in perspective. It helps make the world a happier place. It's contagious. The more you do for others, the more you do for yourself. And then lastly, a new economic harmony. We propose an epistemic theory of microeconomic interactions, termed economic harmony. In the theory, we modify the standard utility by changing its argument from the player's actual payoff to the ratio between the player's actual payoff and his or her aspired payoff.
So for tips for having good health and well-being, first one is spend the day entirely on yourself, share calms with friends, organize your time, do good to others, stop communicating with unreliable, do not starve and eat healthy food, reward yourself, positive thinking, forgive yourself, and lastly, get organized in the workplace and dispose of rubbish. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to press like and subscribe button.